The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner. In other words, just have a fucking sense of humor, will you, and enjoy.
Now you listen to me, you sick son of a bitch.
Welcome back!
Wow. That might have been the most mental one yet.
It's Sunday morning.
It's early Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Beautiful Auckland day.
Oh, Auckland. Beautiful Auckland day. Welcome.
The
Hello.
most livable city in the world.
Bullshit, Al.
Yeah, 2021.
What, really?
Yeah.
Well, Auckland is the most livable city in the world.
That's correct.
Why is that, I wonder?
Mostly, 2021. Coronavirus. Well, 2020. It was from last year.
Oh, it was from last year.
Yeah.
And I think we were the only city that was free then?
Pretty much.
I can't remember last year. What happened last year?
Something to do with some sort of coronavirus.
Oh, I love a good Corona beer.
Yeah.
We've forgot about that all now, haven't we? We don't even know what it is.
Anyway, episode 28. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome back, team. Welcome back, everybody, for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for coming back. Yes.
And you wanted to know the significance of the number 28, Omar? As we always do?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, whatever.
Right, the number 28 is a number of leadership,
Is it now?
independence, and diplomacy. As an overview,
Been doing this for
the numerology of the number 28 represents a composition containing the ideas of self-determination and independence.
Interesting. Very well said. Very well done. Cool.
What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I don't really care. The thing is, like, each number has a leadership content. It's got something
It's
to
like
do.
a star sign, isn't it?
It is,
it's just,
but
it's so generic. It's just like, yes, that can relate to me.
Yeah, but 28. Like, who's got 20? Is 28 your favorite number?
The self-determination and independence could be talking about, I don't know, anybody that's
it
being
could be.
successful. If you're a poor person living in squalor, maybe not for you. Also, number 28, the number of letters in the Arab alphabet.
Ah, yes, I knew that one. I should have said that. I was actually thinking through the whole way. I was completely ignoring you throughout the whole way, and I was thinking, what is number 28? Like, for me, what does it mean to me?
Well, being a bit of an Arab, Omar.
Wow, say it like that.
Let's hear that. We've got the alphabet there on the tip of your tongues there.
Well, I think
You remember
yeah,
it? How old were you when you moved from Dubai?
From Dubai to New Zealand, I was 14.
Oh, there you go.
14,
you
13.
should have this easy. There's
Yep.
way less. How many is in the normal alphabet, do you know?
I have no idea. 52?
Oh, yeah,
Or is that,
it says half. You've got to remember half as much as you did.
well, is it 52 or is that how many cards in a deck? I can't. It
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
We're
28,
talking
I
about
bet.
the Arab
20.
alphabet.
So, the Arabic
Has
alphabet.
it
How
got a
does it
little
go?
song like a B, C,
Yeah, they
D?
do actually have it. They've actually got a song.
Okay.
So we could actually play that once I do it because I'm going to probably get it right first. So
okay,
it
here we
goes. Let's not start counting. Everyone's starting to go, right, let's go. Let's start counting. So I'm going to do it fast because I know there's 28. So I'm going to say, ba, ha, zid, wahad, lehen, zed, wahad, zen, kha. 28.
That was about 11.
That was not 11.
12.
I saw you, how many, your fingers went at least 25.
Like you were having some sort of Arabic seizure.
When I say ha, that is 4.
Oh, I thought that could have been and.
No. Look. Let's have a look at it here. Janine, put this thing up, please. Okay, here it is. Look, here we go. So this is the song for it.
Okay, here we go. Is this to teach children how to...
Oh, or teach Arabs. Anyone?
Yep,
Adults.
okay.
Adult Arabs. That's what I meant to say. It's sorry. It's Sunday morning, guys. It's either tiredness or cancer. Let's go from the top. Here we go. Allahu Akbar. See, I was right.
They all sound the same and look the same.
No, they don't. That's da ba khe. That's ba kaf la he. There it goes. There we go. The Arabic alphabet.
That's quite a cute little song.
It's better than the English one, I think.
Yeah.
What's the English one?
A, B, C, D,
It's
F,
like
G.
it's like talking to remedial people. See that if I was an Arab and I watched that, I would know that immediately. Like right now, the name is just one of those.
Why they don't have like a LGBT community?
No.
It's the
wow
community.
You having a fit there, are you? Jesus, racist. Bring that in. Good way to start with a bang.
And homophobic. Oh,
homophobic, dear me. Nice way to start with a bang. Here's another way to start with a bang. Boom. Have to. Sorry, people. I don't care if it's your Sunday, your Monday, your Tuesday. We're waking you up. Oh, waking myself up. But guys, thank you very much for coming back to the show. Thank you, team, for being here. Thank you, Noel, for being here. Thank myself for being here. And yeah, guys, come on, man. Smash up that like button. Smash up those subscribes. I see that you are sitting there watching the thing and you're listening to the show, but your numbers aren't making sense.
Rude
You're not
behavior.
following. You're just, and hit that bell notification. You know, there's a bell there. Save by the bell. It's got nothing to do with this at all. Great show, by the way. Have you seen it?
Yes. R.I.P. Stitch.
Who?
I mean, Screech.
Screech, yeah. I was like, Stitch, who? Stitch. Boom! So we got to get moving, man. We got to get this moving. So yeah, come on, hit those bell notifications. That means that whenever we upload something, you're there immediately getting a notification. You're getting a bing, a ping. You're gonna then you're gonna watch the shit. So just when you watch it, hit the like button and subscribe. It's not that hard. You go to the gym, this is easier. You could be doing this at the gym. Hit it up. It's just more buttons. Come on, subscribe. That was my rant.
Good rant.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Of meaning and accuracy to it.
Thank you very much. And let's get straight into it because it is Sunday and you guys want to know what's going on because we've got a huge episode for you guys over there. It's a big one. So let's just get started. Let's just start with some really good adab, which means great gratitude to all beings and services. So let's start it off. The most important thing of everyone's week, everyone's day, everyone's month. Noel, how was your week? How are your feet? How was it? What did you get up to? How are your bowels moving? You just triggered me. You just triggered me, man.
What?
No, dude. Look, I one thing I can't stand, man. I'm just going to throw this out there. If you're walking down the street, okay, you got no headphones on, you're by yourself, you're walking, and you're humming, you're a crazy person. I saw a girl walking. Oh, I'm getting away from that.
Why?
What do you mean, why? What is she humming to? She's got no headphones in. She's just walking with a smile on her face. She'd be crazy.
Perhaps she's just really high.
On what?
I don't know, just
That's
weird. Walking
still-
down, she's feeling in a good mood. She's like, dude. My granddad does it all the time.
Yeah, but
it's
your
kind of like an interlude. He's like,
Totally.
You're getting out of the car, or you're like,
Does he do that, though?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's a little jingle. Yeah, they're like little jingles between scenes.
So he's making his own sound and his own soundtrack. Every time, like, there's sometimes when I like do something, like I have a moment, like let's say this, I go to the coffee place and I get a coffee, and then I say, hey, look, can you stamp my thing? I think I've got a free coffee, and they go, yeah, okay, and they see that I've got a free coffee, and then they get angry because I got a free coffee, but I've already purchased 10 coffees. So then I go, well, can I have my free coffee? And they go, oh yeah, if you must. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Then don't offer the free thing. So then at that moment I go, dum 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 dun 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 dun. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David moment.
When he's staring at him, he's like, what's the one where he's staring at him?
Okay. Oh, pretty. Oh no. Pretty good. But then when he stares, when he tries to suss a person out, and then he goes, then he looks right into their eyes and goes,
yeah, he's like, okay. Okay.
I believe you.
Yeah, okay.
I believe you. So that was fucking annoying. So that was one part of my week that was just like, because it makes me feel weird. I don't go around. It's just like, if you listen to classical music while working out, you are a psychopath. You're going to kill someone. Like listening to Beethoven, and you're working out, you're pumping shit. Arnold Schwarzenegger is not listening to Beethoven.
What's he listening to?
He's listening to Rage Against the Machine, man. Guerrilla warfare. You're doing that to me. I'll play drum and bass, man. I'm dropping some big bass lines. Andy C., DJ HQ there. Get to the back of the room. That's
what's an appropriate song to be humming or whatever while you're walking down the street?
Nothing's appropriate. No song is appropriate. Like, what were you singing before? If you want to be my lover, like the Spice Girls. What was the one that you were singing just before?
Yeah.
What? It wasn't If You Want to Be My Lover, was it?
I think it was. Yeah.
Can you remember it now? You were doing it all morning. Come on.
If you want to be my lover.
No, that wasn't it. I put it in your head.
Oh,
that wasn't right.
No, I was singing one Spice Girls song though.
Yeah, what was it?
I can't remember now.
You've been doing it
you
all.
infected me with the other. poisoned my mind with Spice Girl. I'm all confused.
And drum and bass.
25-year-old fucking band. Shit.
I gave you Beethoven, drum and bass.
God, too many references. Blah, 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 blah.
Another good one. Boom,
Oh, no, that's a jam. If someone was walking down the street...
Doing that? Yeah. You're a crazy person. You've been crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Nice segue into crazy people. I got that role, by the way.
Oh,
you know
yes.
about that. Yeah.
Okay, how much can we say about this now?
I'm under contract and NDA, so I can't really say too much because I've been in trouble for doing many things on the show for you people.
Yes.
Like doing that audition on here, and I did
the
funny, like they saw the script and they're like, even actors that saw it, they're like, could you have not have just made the script up? Why did you have to use the actual script?
Because the actual script was so bad.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why we had to use it. If we changed it, then the point would have been made that it was an awful script.
Totally. No, so we had to do it. And I said, look, I take risks in this industry, man.
And perhaps they would listen and go, you know what, that scene was shit.
Totally. Yeah, they heard it out loud. They're like, actually, we didn't do a good job here.
But quite often they'll do that. Yeah, they'll make up a scene that's not in the movie.
Yeah,
so
they do.
you don't spoil anything.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like the audition that I got for this piece, which is a very good character, by the way, is a real person. You guys have noticed, I bet you're sitting there watching this on YouTube, listening to it. You can't, but you'll probably see a photo of a snapshot, or you should be watching the video at the same time. Be doing both, or listen to it and then watch it. And you can tell that I've put on a bit of weight, and I have. I put on a bit of some pounds. I've got some blabber around.
For the role.
For the role, of course.
Yeah.
I put on, right now I'll be sitting at about 9 kgs.
Oh, yeah. So are you enjoying this? Because obviously, you used to be quite large, and you've managed to shrink yourself down to a reasonable size.
Yeah.
And you're having
Good
to
question.
let it go. And
Good question.
are you enjoying it, or are you
question.
do you feel guilty for not working out? How is it going to be? It's going to be tough to come back.
It is going to be tough to come back. At least they're paying for that, though. They paid for me to get back into it for 3 months.
You have to think about, what's his name, Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale. He got all fat to play. Was it Dick Cheney?
No, Dick Cheney. Yeah, I think it was Dick Cheney. I thought Dick Cheney was the... Dick Tracy. For some reason, I thought it was Dick Tracy. No, Dick Cheney, the president. Yep. He did, but he would have had a bit of, I think, a fat suit on for that. A little bit, but he did put on some weight. Yeah. He lost a lot of weight for the Machinist, and then, of course, Batman, he bulked it on. He had the most, what's it called? Volatility, like Bitcoin, BTC, Run BTC hat right here.
Yeah, that's his body. Yeah.
He's really good, at doing that, man. But look, it's actually not cool. The character is depressing. You put on weight, you're not working out, it's depressing. You know, is that
going to lead into your character? Is your character an upbeat, snappy kind of guy, or is he a depressed?
He's a depressed, low energy. He can't move that fast because if he does, he's going to get cancer. But he's like, he's going to have a heart attack. Yeah, that's it.
Out of breath from going up some stairs.
He's such a shadow breather, and that's how I got into the character. He's
kind of got a little bit of a mouth,
side mouth. He's got a side thing going on.
Who's the guy? Rocky.
Oh yeah.
So there's the
But that's actually a very lots of Kiwis, they tend to talk from the side of their mouth. So then it sort of comes out from the side over here. But they do that. It's out of laziness. Like, just if you think about it, if you put the mentality of this character.
So lazy, I can only be bothered moving half my mouth.
Totally. That's also a sign of a stroke.
Only one of his eyes blinks.
Dude, I've seen numerous interviews where his eye does not even move. Like, one of his eyes blinks, so you're right, and he goes like this. He's just like that.
He's like winking.
Yeah, but that's it. Then girls go, "Oh, you're disgusting." He's like, "I'm just blinking." Gee. So it's a big role, guys.
That's exciting.
It is exciting.
Big New Zealand TV drama.
Movie, yeah.
Oh, movie.
It's a film,
TV movie or?
It's a TV movie, two-part series, two-part thing. But there's also going to go overseas as well. And a lot of people are upset about it. They got 2.9 million. From New Zealand funding and people are like, why do we want to listen? I mean, the thing is,
it could be worse. It could be the Christchurch shooting documentary. Film that.
And also, why do you get an Australian actor to play just as an damn? But I don't care if you do a better job of it. Do it. Why are we complaining? If someone can do a better job of playing me, do it.
Yeah, and again, the thing with the Christchurch shooter movie, don't watch it.
Yeah,
if you don't watch it, it doesn't do well. Then they've wasted money. So the thing is, if you shut their film down before they make it, then they're like, oh, damn, we got shut down before. If they make the film and then nobody sees it, then they've lost a bunch of money. And then you've actually done them more of a cropper than cancelling the movie in the first place.
Totally. Yeah, well said. But, I mean, why do they have to go to the Christchurch shooting one first? Why don't we just start with the one that happened in Las Vegas when Dan Bilzerian was there? You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember Dan Bilzerian was there and he went flying in with a gat with a Glock.
Yeah, see, we forget about these things quite quickly, don't we?
We do. We've got very bad memories. It's because of all the media and information that's getting thrown at you every single day. It's so hard to just digest everything. So much happens every single day.
So
like the number 28.
Can we give any clues to this movie? If I was to say it has something to do with dolphin petrol.
Oh, I like what you did there.
Bit of an encryptive clue for people to work out there.
I would have told people what it was and who I was playing, but since you did that, I think that's going to be great to just leave that simmering there, not tell them what's going on till when I can.
We'll see who the smarter listeners are.
Totally, I think, and a lot of people know anyway. Good, so that's going to lead us up.
Congratulations, Omar.
Thank you very much. Thank you, the team. Thank you very much. I did it without all of you. Great, and that moves into one of my favorite bits. This is the ad copy time. Ad copy. Again, we've got a beautiful drink in front of us here. It's called the Good Shit. Now, Good Shit is a big sponsor of Shits and Gigs podcast, which is what you're listening to, watching right now. Good Shit is the world's first pre- and probiotic that comes in 4 yummy flavors. We got cola, we got citrus, we got berry, and we got ginger. Berry's really good with whiskey, so is cola, but ginger, I'll start using that with the vodka. And if you're not doing dry July like Noel, just have it by itself.
Yeah, I'll have a berry one this afternoon, but put some ice in it, pretend it's got some vodka in it, and be secretly depressed.
That's bringing down the ad copy time. It tastes like real soda. It does, minus the nasties. Every can contains 1/3 of your daily fiber and 1 billion probiotics, which makes and leads into a good shit.
It's a lot to fit in one can. A
totally.
million.
A billion.
A billion in one can.
Yeah, totally, dude.
That doesn't seem scientifically possible. But hey,
it is, man. When
you count them? I'm not.
No, I'm not. I can't count that. The good shit is good for your insides and good for you. There we go. Thank you very much. Good shit. Thank you very much for coming on board. You guys are great. Fantastic. We've also got another guy coming on board next week, but we'll get into that next week.
Sorry, where can we get some of this delicious good shit drinks?
Online. Find them on Instagram. Find them on Facebook. They're advertising all the goddamn time. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. We post about it, so you can just follow there. And what is it? I don't want to go. Well, just go do it, and then you'll find it. So get to the Instagram, get to the YouTube, and let's go, man.
Hello. It's called the internet. Duck, duck, go it.
Duck, duck. Welcoming us into the middle bit.
Yes.
God, this is like, dude.
We're on a mission today because we've got a lot in the middle of it this time.
Totally, there's a lot happening here.
We've got a very thin layer of crust. And a huge, it's like a Scooby-Doo sandwich the middle of it today.
Yeah.
One skinny little bit of bread at the top.
I forgot that Scooby-Doo like sandwiches.
Skinny bit at the bottom, but big, tall,
big ass ones.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got a bit of a big, tall Scooby-Doo sandwich of a show for you today.
And what's a really good sandwich that I love, that incentivized me to do things. I don't know how this is going to work with
Favorite
a segue.
Sandwich, go.
Right now, Ruben, right now. Reuben sandwich right now in your face.
What's a Reuben sandwich?
A Reuben sandwich is a New Yorkan cluster of a sandwich. Have you never heard Reuben?
No.
Have you seen Chef, the movie with Jon Favreau?
No, I haven't.
One of the best scenes ever. Him and our good old friend Robert Downey Jr. He's in it. They have a great scene in that. It's so good.
I hear it's a fantastic film.
So they've got this bread. Essentially, it's got 3 different cheeses in it. It's got this other sort of cabbage thing, which I can't remember what it's called. It's got some pastrami in there. And the way that you have to, you fry it on each side.
Oh, so it's like a toasted sandwich.
It's like a toasted sandwich. I'm not doing nothing no toasted. I'm not one of those people that... You got to be a crazy person if you just have a plain bread sandwich.
Well, calm yourself down.
I can't.
Because here we go. This is my favorite sandwich. You ready for this?
Wasn't asking, but go on.
Cracked pepper pate and cucumber. That's it. Bit of butter, bread.
That's it.
Cracked pepper,
You're
pate,
so English.
and cucumber.
You're so English.
Perfect sandwich.
Look,
That's a toasted sandwich.
Yeah, but that's what I'm not. You're so English.
But Americans are fucked because they call a hamburger a sandwich.
Oh yeah, they do. Like I'm gonna have like a meat sandwich.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me a McDonald's chicken sandwich.
Look at that. Just
got a burger, retard.
Can't be saying that on here.
That's pastrami.
That's pastrami. Look at that thing. So it's got 12 ounces of thinly corned beef or pastrami. I love. Sometimes you get it mixed. So 2 tablespoons of butter.
The bread is quite decorative. It's like getting a coffee made, and it's
look how good that might be.
Cheeses or a leaf in the top or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had that one. I've had this one here. This is a typical sourdough one. Look at those cheese.
Wow.
I'll just get the ingredients there because it's got Swiss cheese, 8 slices of Swiss cheese. There's one thing that they're missing here. Russian dressing. I know that's there. But there's also this stuff here. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, is it like it's sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut on the nose. That's what it is. Yeah. And then you have to have a pickle, like a gherkin.
Oh, yeah, on the side. On this crack.
No, but they've got one of the things with the pickles on top of it. And you can pull and then they've also got pickles in it. It's a beast of a sandwich, man. I found.
I'm gonna make one next.
There it is.
Yeah.
There. Look that. See, that's it.
That's the cliche What's it called? A Reuben.
A Reuben sandwich.
Very
That's
good.
one of my favorite sandwiches of all times. So that would incentivize me to do anything like maybe get a COVID vaccine.
I've got to tell you.
What?
Still on the fence.
Of what? Getting a vaccine?
I don't know about these vaccines.
Neither do I.
I don't know. You can't sue the company making them. They've been fined horrific amounts of money for malpractice.
Yep.
Then Johnson & Johnson the other day got busted putting... Is it asbestos in baby food?
Oh,
You know
wow.
about
No,
that? These are not good companies. They are not trustworthy.
Why are they doing that? Are they running out of ingredients or something?
I don't know. It's bizarre.
Where do they get it from? The roof?
Psychopaths.
It's
Anyway, I
awful.
don't want to get into the take the vaccine, not take the vaccine.
No,
We're in
no.
a privileged situation in New Zealand where we
White.
where we have the opportunity to kind of wait a little longer, and I'm going to wait as long as possible.
I'm trying to wait.
I'm not in a hurry to go overseas if it means I'm not going to get pumped by some sort of experimental chemical.
Totally. Like even Indonesia at the moment, I've got some friends over there. One person that just got there in quarantine right now.
Oh,
they've just released last week that you are not allowed on a plane with at least one vaccine.
Here come the vaccine passports.
Yep.
Australia just announced that as well.
Well, totally. But you know what? I'm
sketchy.
But you know I'm creating one, don't you?
What?
A vaccine
Your own
pass.
Oh, good. I'll just buy one from you.
Well, that's it. I'm only doing it so I can get away from it. and it's going to be on blockchain. We'll have a big interview about that later down the track. I have made a company in blockchain. We do some amazing things at the moment. And it's all about
Soon
COVID
you'll
vaccines.
Be able to get the Omar vaccine.
So it's actually called immunify.life. So there we go, everybody.
Unify.life.
Yeah, that's right.
I like it.
Yeah, good. And so, that's great. But look, if I was in a country right now and they were trying to push me to, get a COVID vaccine.
There's been a lot of these incentive programs
Totally.
in America, like come get a free hamburger, or we'll give you they even gave away free weed and shit in some states in America.
Yeah.
And then there's ones like come get free McDonald's or get $100 food voucher and all this type of shit, which is pretty sketchy, really.
Pretty sketchy. Yeah. Free weed as well. Like I had a guy come up to me, goes, "I've got this really good business plan. You got to do." And I was like, "Oh yeah," and he goes, "Yeah, it's the CBD thing." I'm like, dude, fuck CBD weed shit. It's so old school. It's like
it's
5
everywhere.
years ago.
It's everywhere.
It's in every ingredient now. I have butter with CBD oil in it.
That's
right.
right.
And it's standard in there. My baby's getting breastfeeded. My wife has got CBD in her, so the baby's getting high.
He's making Reuben sandwiches full of CBD and
Totally.
sauerkraut.
And 2 scoops of THC. It's all over everywhere. But if I had to be incentivized to be in a country with their plan of how they're going to incentivize people to get the COVID vaccine, I'd like to be in Bondi. Bondi cluster, New South Wales Health now offering a line of Coke as an incentive to get tested. So look,
that would probably work.
I would. It definitely would. Look.
I don't believe this. Where is this from?
No. You have to believe. I'm not going to tell you where it's from. Look, so New South Wales Health has begun offering drugs because, look, what you got to do as a country. Listen here, all you politicians. Look, the cancer's kicking in. You got to listen here. You can't go to, let's say, I don't know. Let's go to, I don't know. What's an example of something? Like, okay, let's go. You can't go to
a concert.
No, you can't go to a Muslim community and say, guys, we want you to do this. Yeah. And for you to do this, we're all going to give you some pork. Because then they're going to be like, well, we're not going to go there. Because we can't have that thing.
This is a great incentive for Australians because they love
Bondi.
cocaine.
Bondi is full of cocaine.
Exactly.
The water, you drink the water, you're like, I think there's cocaine in here. Because it's just, and they actually did a study that they actually tested the water and it was 60% came up as
just full of cocaine. Full of the wastewater. So people are pissing out all the
pissing it, shitting it out, and they're testing that and it's just like coke everywhere. So that shows you something. Oh, we haven't got a drug problem. Yeah, you do. Test the sewage.
There's more cocaine than COVID in the shit.
Totally, but that's, why now it's probably going to be 90, 100% because Bondi is now offering a line of cocaine as an incentive. One line though, could you buy some more there?
Couldn't you just put the vaccine in the cocaine and then sell it? And then people...
Maybe, but also they could... I guess so. Or they can inject it in you. I think one line is... But then you should have a drug deal at the end of that. Like my business would be a drug dealer after that. So then, because one line is what going to do. It's only going to do 10 minutes. So at least I'll be there going, hey guys, you want some more? Come over here.
One line, that's not worth it.
No.
Well, no, it needs to be like at least a gram or some shit.
Something a gram, but that would be expensive.
Hold on, where is the story from?
No, we don't need to go into that.
We need to know where the story...
Oh, Double Bay today.
The fucking Double Bay today. The most trusted source of New South Wales news.
Look. Come on. I think you're reading too much into this.
It's an article. You're supposed to.
A measured dose of the drug is being given to everyone as they complete their testing. testing. I've been tested 6 times today, one man said, lining up for the drive-through testing clinic. Better be safe than sorry. You see?
Dear.
These guys are fucking
They're
good.
highly vaccinated.
Totally.
Can you overdose on the vaccine? That's a good question. If you were like, can you get addicted to it? But like, yeah. Like,
Well-
start injecting yourself with all the vaccines.
Yeah, I mean, if you could. But you're going to have a COVID vaccine. I don't know why you would, but yeah, totally. You probably could. So there we go. The Double Bay Online. Well done. Thank you very much.
Can't
And
fault
so...
them. Award-winning journalism right there. Trusted source of news. Fact-checked. And there's a big X next to it. Oh, wow.
You don't like, what do you do? How are you doing that? Do you not, no, I think that website for me is a safe website. And every time I read it, it makes me free. Just like this guy over here, Bill Cosby.
Oh, yes.
Freed.
Yes.
After top court overturned sexual assault conviction. Overturned. Look at him. Look at
How
him.
the fuck? This guy was supposed to go to jail for the rest of his life.
Was that what it was?
Multiple sex crimes. Drugging women, raping, and for some reason, what happened? How did he just walk away? What's going on? He cut some sort of deal or something, eh? Like,
Well, look, I mean, at the end of the day, back then we're all taking drugs.
yes, but we weren't.
That was what he said.
Yeah, but
that's what he said.
But if it's involuntary,
Yeah, totally.
it's like the vaccine.
Yeah.
Maybe Bill Cosby should be an ambassador for the vaccine.
He will now incentivize a lot of people. I came out free. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you got to think about it. Like, he's 79 to, I don't know, he's 150. He looks, I don't know, he's blind now, isn't he?
Oh, no. Suddenly his sight has come back.
Oh, wow.
He's
It's
coming
due to the
yeah.
COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson here, people. And do you want some baby milk?
I think he was doing Harvey Weinstein. He's like, oh, look how crippled.
Oh, yeah.
I am.
But his eyes turned white. Oh, yeah, I see. They could have just been contact lenses, like all those Asian people. Well, I mean, what happened was, there was something that happened. They had to overturn something. You're not going to get too much information from this.
He cut a deal, and what the deal was, so he narked on some other people. He'd given some money.
Really?
Yeah, he'd given
No, that's a conspiracy.
he'd given information to authorities. I don't know if it was the FBI or people investigating it. And because he gave him that information, it granted him immunity. It's kind of like,
Right.
you cut a deal. All right, you can't go to jail if you tell us all the bad shit. So maybe he'd been flying on the Alita Express with Jeffrey Epstein and Bill Clinton and Bill Gates and stuff. And now he's got a bunch of dirt on some other people. So he's given away that dirt for a bit of freedom.
You're right, because the spokesperson here for Cosby, Andrew Watt. Why you give your name away? Don't be. Oh. This is the justice Mr. Cosby has been fighting for. They saw
Nobody
the light.
else, just him.
Selfish. And that's also quite funny. He's such a selfish guy. In 2018, he to stop his wife from actually getting any of his, his wealth, he put 90% of his wealth into Bitcoin, so she couldn't get any of it. Not condemning that's a reason for people to buy Bitcoin, but it does help.
It's a good way to get away from those gold digging whores, though, isn't it?
De facto. Is that even the right thing? De facto? No, that's when you get someone on your visa. Can't remember what the word is.
Sure, no.
It is Sunday and the cancer's kicking in. Mr. White said he was given a deal and he had immunity, immunify.life. He should have never been charged. So, interesting, man. Like, they just come out and say, nah, dude, nothing's wrong with you. Never been. He was he had 2 years of a 3 to 10 year sentence.
How the fuck do you get immunity?
Like that. There was something about something in 2008. I can't remember what it was. I mean, we don't know. This is the thing. It's all conspiracy theorists. We don't know what he did. And look, what did the court say? They said that. They cited a written agreement reached by Mr. Kaiser that the former priest stating that he would not charge Mr. Cosby if he testified in Miss Constantine's civil lawsuit.
See, if this was your regular average Joe,
let's talk about that.
Billy Jim Bob from the street.
Great actor, by the way.
You'd be in jail for the rest of your life. There's no cutting deals. You know what I mean? Like, why this celebrity special treatment shit is getting out of control.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, we're going to forget about it, right?
I read another article that this is now paving the way for Weinstein to get out.
Wow, you reckon?
Yeah, because he'll be able to use the same defense.
See, this is the thing. It doesn't matter. People are going to forget this shit. I forget about everything. No one cares anymore. No. Like, dude, the Epstein thing, we know that he was killed by the government.
100%.
We know there's aliens, and people are just going, well, yeah, if an alien, everyone does, now everyone, FBI, yeah, there's aliens everywhere now. And everyone's going, and no one cares anymore.
No.
And until they come and blow up the White House, or they blow up all the buildings, and we see the pyramids of Egypt get blown up by the Independence Day shit.
That's right.
That's when I'm going to start caring.
And then we see The Rock and Will Smith coming over the horizon with a massive machine gun and ripped muscly arms.
Why Will Smith and The Rock? That is terrible. Why would they be working together?
Independence Day.
The Rock wasn't in it.
No, but The Rock is for aliens in another movie.
Like which one?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Jumanji?
The Rock fights everybody.
I can't remember him fighting any aliens. But you're right, though. Yeah, Independence Day, I thought The Rock and Will Smith, that's such... But I mean, they're the same age.
That combo
no,
it'd be a great combo.
Maybe they've got beef.
Ooh.
Maybe they got beef. But that's the thing. No one really cares anymore. But one thing I do care about is this John McAfee conspiracy.
Oh, yes. So another guy who, quote-unquote, got Epsteined.
Yeah.
He got Epsteined.
Well, it depends how you look at it. It depends how we look at it.
Well, I don't know too much about the fella.
Oh, you don't know about the guy?
I knew that he invented the software that takes our computers from getting viruses. Perhaps he should be working with the coronavirus people, just saying.
Yep. He probably is.
And so he was hiding out. So he was hiding out in another country, yeah?
Yep.
They were after him for fucking fraud and various other things.
Well, let's say that. So he made $100 million from that computer service. The programmer. He's a businessman. Here, let me just read this out here. And two-time presidential candidate who unsuccessfully, because he was the Libertarian Party nomination for president for the United States in 2016 and 2020.
That's not even that long ago.
No. He tried to do it again in 2020, but he was in Puerto Rico for that. Right. So John McAfee, he made $100 million in that McAfee software, which was really good back then, not anymore. And then he actually lost all of that in 2008 crash. He's been trying to do all these ventures. His net worth right now, before when he died, was only $2 million or something.
So he's a little bit like that Wolf of Wall Street guy.
Yeah, but at least he
loaded as fuck, and now he's sort of
he lost it immediately.
Conferences and shit.
Yeah, but he lost it immediately. Yeah, he lost $100 million down the track. That he got.
So why were the feds after him?
Well, because he didn't tax evasion.
Okay,
he didn't pay any tax, and he believed
Wesley Snipes it
totally, and he believed that no one should pay tax ever to the American government. He's
probably right about that.
Oh, but then if we were, yeah, but that's the thing. We say but that he's right, and then people go, no, you should pay your taxes. Well, Jeff Bezos and all Apple and Tesla, they don't pay nothing.
Sneaky bastards.
They don't pay a single thing, and this guy's running away. He had a $20 million tax bill. So he did a big runner. He goes, fuck you to everyone, to the world. He also did a video on how to uninstall McAfee antivirus.
Oh, yeah.
So he did like this. It's a long story, but he just went through it and said he hasn't been paid from these guys for a long time, but he's going to tell you how to uninstall it, because he was saying that we are listening to you guys and we're following you. So this is how you do it.
He's now destroying his own software that he developed.
He's not going to, but he didn't. He did a bad share.
He's not getting any money from it. So
no, he didn't.
Fuck y'all. Yeah, I'm going to take you down.
Totally. So he's one of those rogue guys, And he loves girls, he loves drinking, he loves smoking. Look at him here.
Yeah.
Look at him. This is the video.
This is an advert?
This is an advert.
Oh,
but look, bath salts, guns, and then look.
Okay, all right.
You get the feeling here?
Yes. 15 years ago. His nose is all covered in coke. Brilliant.
So that guy. So anyway, he got arrested. Yeah, it was very great. He got arrested in Puerto Rico, I think that was. So everyone's stating
so he was in jail. He got snapped up.
He got snapped up. He
chucked in jail.
He also tried to murder people.
Okay, well, that's not good.
No, it's not good. So his name came out. He also was part of Bitcoin back in 2017. He was notoriously known by saying Bitcoin's going to hit $1 million in 2019. And he said, if it doesn't by this date, I'm going to chop off my own dick and eat it.
Wow.
And it didn't get there. And he goes, oh, you guys are stupid. Why would anyone do that?
Yeah, I'd probably back out as well.
You would have to. But dude, like, why would you even say that? And everyone he kept his word for a year. He said it went all the way from $20,000 down to $3,000.
Like, cut a little nibble off, just a little nicked bit of foreskin. We go, oh well, guys, technically I did it.
Well, who knows? He's got
self-cannibalize a bit of your dick.
Terrible, but I mean, why? Yeah, he wouldn't though. He would go like full dick.
All right, so
in a Spanish prison. He got arrested apparently, and he went into the prison. But he
got Epstein.
Apparently we don't know.
Apparently, according to the official story, he committed suicide.
So that's exactly what it says here. McAfee is dead of apparent suicide in Spanish jail after court approves.
Apparent already.
Well, that's it. Nobody knows yet, and they're trying to do like a biopsy, and they said that he hung himself.
Did the Jeffrey Epstein guards get a new job in a Spanish jail?
Probably. But then he did this tweet in 2019, getting subtle messages from the U.S. officials saying, in effect, we're coming to kill you, McAfee. We're coming after you. We're going to kill you. We're going to kill yourself. We're going to kill yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I got a tattoo today just in case. If I suicide myself, I didn't. I was whacked. Check my right arm. Whacked.
Wow. So he's calling them out.
This was 2019.
The government just don't give a fuck. It's so blatant now with the Epstein stuff.
Yeah.
And them as well. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what, are you going to prove it? How are you going to prove it? You gonna take us to our courts?
Yeah, totally. That's all they're going to...
That we own?
Yep. And then here, I'm content in here. I have friends. So this is, when was this? The 20 October.
So this is from jail? That's nice of them to let them have a phone in jail.
The food is good, all is well. Know that if I hung myself, a la Epstein, it will not be my fault of mine.
Wow.
So he quoted, this is again, October 15th, 2020. So now, here's where it all happens. He said he was going to release some information about the government, about everything. So he said that he is going to, he had this picture on his Instagram that came up called Q.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Q?
Like the QAnon stuff.
Yeah, so it's all about the, what's the Q thing about? It's a movement that uncovers the truth and corruption going on. It's a cult.
It's like a giant pedophile cult and stuff as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so he posted that. And then everyone's like, what the hell does that mean? Now, holy shit, this code, is it this one here? So McAfee, actually, part of the blockchain is you can make messages on Ethereum. You can actually have a message that says something, and then it's stamped into that blockchain and it can't be taken off.
Okay.
So
you can't, it's like putting out a tweet, but it can't be deleted.
Totally.
Okay.
Because it's decentralized.
Yeah.
Somehow, he has put a message on the blockchain. A few messages, and they're going to be released over time.
Okay.
So this one here, he has gone...
There's like a safety net, so if he did get Epstein's...
Holy shit, the code in the Q picture is actually the hexadecimal representation of a private key for an Ethereum wallet. The wallet is empty and has no transaction history on mainnet, but if you look at the Robenstein testnet, which is the last testnet on the Ethereum blockchain, there is a test deployment of the whacked contract prior to being launched on mainnet. There was also a new test contract launched 6 days ago from the same address, but the code is not published to scour mainnet to find a simple contract. What the fuck is going on here? I'm pretty sure with Ethereum, Solidity programming just might need some assembly ninjas to help reverse engineer this contract code and see what the fuck it is. How the fuck is he deploying contracts and not posting on social media with hidden keys to the wallets, creating contracts from jail, or is he dead? This shit had my heart rate through the roof. I need a fucking Xanax.
Okay, so that's reasonably quite complicated. Can you simplify that a little bit?
So what he's doing, because
he's
he's put all this information on the blockchain on past testnets of Ethereum. So this is before the Ethereum moved over onto this.
Yeah.
So essentially what he's done 351 days ago, he put all of these contracts and information of like Epstein, the government, all the secret messages, all inscribed in all of these contracts. It goes up to 583 days ago. So he's put all this information on the blockchain with codes, but people have to reverse engineer it, which means they've got to get old engineers that worked on the old Ethereum.
And what's in this is information about the elites
and he made his own cryptocurrency called Wax.
Whoa!
So he's made his, and look, this
he called his own death, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and he knew that he was going to get murdered.
He knew it was going to happen.
But then at the end of the day, he could just be one big conspiracy theorist, and I mean, all we have to wait for now is, did he have any information? Q posted the rare flag. John's Instagram was taken down, whacked, so converted into a cryptocurrency, and it's permanently recorded on the blockchain. When it's uploaded, that's how John is going to do it. They can't take the entire Ethereum blockchain down. John knows. Yeah, that's right. The dead man switch thing. Yeah. So John knows this, so he's using it for the dead man switch file. Yeah.
Never.
So there we go. So
what'll happen is the thing is, the information gets released on these sites, and then of course all the mainstream people instantly write it off because they're like, "Oh, that QAnon is crazy conspiracy theory." Like, you know what I mean? So, once there's information out, is it going to be any useful?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
And I think the government are going to just go, yeah, he's right. Moving on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like
by the way, space aliens.
And we'll be like, ooh, yay! And they'll be like, where are they? Where are they? And they'll be like, well, McDonald's has brought out a new burger over here. Oh, yay!
Never mind the international pedophile ring. The block's on this week.
Can't wait to get my coffee.
4 days a week of trash.
Totally. But I thought this was quite funny, and this is quite relevant to what we're talking about. Like, look, this in essence represents, I think, the American government. Let's just have a look at this.
What is this?
It's just soccer.
Oh, a little video.
A little video.
Yeah.
This represents the American government.
Look at him. He's kind of goes down. Look, oh, he's trying desperately to get a penalty. Oh, I'm in agony.
He's in agony.
Oh, dear.
And then
they score a goal. yay!
I'm all right.
Yeah, well, that's called drawing a foul.
It is. So he's that's the American people. Oh no! Oh shit! I thought that was quite funny. I liked how.
Yeah, that's stupid, but that's soccer 101.
Totally, it is.
So,
Always is. Oh no, crap!
Fantastic fall. Oh,
Yeah. We score a goal.
Good, oh, sweet. Oh, okay, that's all
Let's
good.
go have some coffee.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought that was just there to be there.
Yeah, well, great. Well, let's see how that case unfolds. We'll get into it. It seems like he got a bit of a bad deal, really, isn't it?
Totally.
And speaking of bad deal,
Oh, here we go.
sometimes you know, people like to say you get an L. You take an L or you get a W, you know, like a win or a loss.
Yeah, I was
That's
going to
what
say, is that what that stands
That's
for?
what the kids say these days.
Okay.
Oh, he took an L,
Hype.
he took a W, whatever it is. You know, Spotify, they've been doing well. They got
Have
a big W with Joe Rogan. So all his what they spent, his listens have outpredicted what they wanted. So he's outperformed.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So their investment was good.
Good, yeah.
But sometimes they make shitty investments.
Okay.
And
Is this a New Zealand podcast or something? Not ours.
No.
Oh, right.
So they've invested in this other podcast.
Okay.
Turns out not to be the bestest deal. Spotify paid $18 million for the Meghan and Harry podcast. You know, it's called The Ginger and the Whinger. Have you heard it?
What? Is that what they call it?
No, it's not.
Oh my God. That would have been. I would
listen if it was called that.
That would lead to a success. That would be amazing. I was like, they are smarter than I thought. Sorry, Laura McGoldrick.
But unfortunately, they are not smarter than we thought.
Why not?
Well, they've paid Meghan and Harry to do this $18 million for this podcast deal. So far, they've supplied him with 35 minutes of content before deciding to take 5 months off for the birth of their new child.
What? How many episodes, though?
I think that's probably
one?
or two.
One, and they did 35 minutes.
Yeah, well, it could be two, like 15 minutes. But what the fuck do they talk about? I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah, just put up here if you got
trash.
Yeah, cool. Dude, it's called the Archwell Audio Holiday Special. Oh my God. And they've got one episode on there.
Do you remember what they talk about? They're like, oh, Megan, don't you hate it when you take a walk in public and then the stench of all those poor people goes all over your clothes?
Yeah.
And no matter how much Butler James tries to remove it, they just can't get rid of the smell of poverty. It's just so disgusting.
The awful shit going on here. Look, here we go. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. So, I mean, it would be better if they just talked about their sex life. Yeah. Or something like that, or they did like a big sex thing, or...
we'll have to have a listen and get back to you about
I don't know if I want to.
Talk about, but yeah, they've done 35 minutes, and they're going to take some proper time off.
The royal author, Phil Draper, told The Sun, we've been told that they're having up to 5 months off, and people who are paying them a lot of money will expect something in return.
That's usually how a business deal works. I mean, if you were Spotify, you'd be pretty fucking pissed.
Totally.
Man. Like, that's fucking shit. It's like, say, Omar, you hire somebody to mow your lawns, yeah?
Yep, never would.
Yeah, well okay, let's pretend you've got a nice big house.
Yeah,
with a big yard, big lawn. You're enjoying it. The American dream, the New Zealand dream. You pay someone to mow your lawns, and you come back, and all they've done is the front fucking verge. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, totally. They came and gone, had a cup of tea, then left. Yeah, it is bullshit. It's just, but that's the state of the world now. Like, you go and get a coffee, like I did today, and you know what? It was half full. I paid the exact same amount. That's inflation. So that's half a job. So, you know, like I got it was
exactly.
half. It was half for $4.
It wasn't half. It was about 3/4. Let's say 2/3. But look how outraged you were with your 2/3 deal. Imagine how Spotify feels.
Oh, and they paid millions. I paid $4 and I felt like I was ripped off. That should have been $2.
Fucking Ginger and the Whinger.
Yeah, that's what. That's funny. I wish they called
That's how you end up in court.
Yeah, like that.
And also these days when you go to court, a lot of because of the COVID, the coronavirus.
Can't say too much about that.
Can't say too much about that. People have to log into court via Zoom these days. So you might have like a jury that's on a Zoom meeting.
Oh,
thing,
wow,
or
really?
You
At home?
Defendant. Yeah, well, they don't want people packing the courtroom and stuff.
Wait a minute. What? That just there's so many privacy issues there.
Well, they have had that. They've had people that are belonging to the jury logging in and just listening and stuff. A lot of journalists...
Or filming it.
Yeah, a lot of journalists are getting hacked because they'll have their meetings and stuff like that. Anyway, so...
wow.
This particular courtroom...
Okay.
These people have logged in.
Okay.
I've got a little video here.
Oh, I can't wait for videos.
Yeah, the sound is good too, guys, so
Great.
don't worry.
Love a good
for those
sound.
that are just listening and not watching.
You should be watching.
So this guy logs into court, and this is why you should never trust your siblings. You ready for this?
Yep.
Here you go.
Then we'll bring this fool in.
Who are we waiting on?
Here he is. He's in now.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yes.
Nathaniel Saxon, sir.
Your name's not Buttfucker3000, you yo-ho. Logging into my court with that as your screen name.
Why
We'll
would that?
discuss that in a little bit.
Oh my God.
What kind of idiot logs into court like that?
Wow.
What's your name again?
Nathaniel Saxton, sir, but I don't believe that I typed anything like that in.
Well, that's what it says.
Buttfucker 2000.
3,000.
3,000.
That should not be.
Yeah, you should. I'll put you in the waiting room. You can sit in limbo for a while. And
Wow. So what happened to him? What's that lady, Catherine?
You know what it
seems-
was? His sister set up a Zoom account and thought it would be funny to
Oh,
play a prank on him
wow.
by making his name Buttfucker 3000.
That's great. Oh, that's so good. So what happened to him? I want to know if he would be sentenced to even
no,
more.
he didn't get. He was part of the jury. I don't think he was on.
Oh, wow.
trial.
Okay, thank God.
But this guy, he just rips him a new one,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
He changes it, and then he come
That's
out
so
later on,
good.
he tweeted that it was because it went kind of viral. He said, my sister set up my account, and she didn't
Wow.
know. He was probably thought he was going to be Zooming his friends or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
totally.
But never trust your siblings, guys.
So that's funny. So if you
Never
guys did catch
trust
it,
your
if you listen to that, so that's quite funny. So he changed his name. His sister changed his name, and he came onto Zoom, and his name was Buttfucker 3000, and the judge ripped him a new pair. That's so funny. Oh wow!
You got to be careful, guys. Careful when you're logging into Zoom. You know, because it's kind of like, remember how everybody had like a stupid
name.
Instagram handle? or
Yeah.
something like that?
Well, anything like even your email.
Yeah.
Like mine was Sexy Devil 69.
Exactly. You're not gonna email like, hey, I'm just applying for a job here.
Yeah.
Sexy. What was it?
Sexy Devil 69. Yeah.
Hashed 420.
Oh, totally. That's funny.
dear.
You get why I did Sexy Devil 69 though. I bet you can imagine why.
Was it because you liked deviled sausages and you looked 69 when you were 9?
Exactly. Yeah. And I didn't look sexy at all.
Yeah.
Devils aren't sexy, so it's sort of like a back and forth.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. That's funny. That's funny, man.
Another little quick bit here. We're going to get into a bit of fashion.
Okay.
A little bit of fashion. Well, this isn't really to do with fashion. This is more sort of, you ever look at something and it's always like you look at a logo or you look at something and it's always the same. You know what I mean? It's always how you've known it.
Like
but then you
McDonald's.
change the perception of something by,
Okay.
I don't know, twisting the angle or moving it around. Then something you've seen every day,
Yeah.
you might see something that you've never seen before.
It's like when you've been married for 40 years and you see your wife and you go, wait a minute, that's not what I married. Gotcha.
Exactly like
Gotcha.
that.
Okay, I'm in the right boat now.
So I don't know if you've seen this, and I want everybody at home to go do this. I want to get, if you're driving or operating heavy machinery,
Stop.
Don't worry about it. Just carry on. Get out your phone.
Yep.
And then
Carry on.
and look up the Chicago Bulls logo.
Okay. Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls
Yep.
logo.
Okay. I can't now.
We've got the Chicago. Here we go. Omar,
Yep.
We've got the Chicago Bulls logo
Looks good.
here. You can see I've just Googled it. There's
You've
nothing
just
particularly special.
No,
about
you've
it.
just Googled it. You've
right.
Googled Chicago Bulls logo.
There it is. And
I love magic.
Everyone's got their logo out. Okay,
Yep.
and what's interesting about this is when you turn the Chicago Bulls logo upside down,
Yeah.
it is a robot having sex with a crab. It's a robot having sex with a crab. A robot having sex with a crab.
Wow.
Now you will never, ever be able to unsee that. Tell me that's not a robot having sex with a crab.
That is definitely a robot having sex with a crab.
There we
Wow,
are.
it is the crab's loving it.
I know. That's
Head
robot
down.
too.
Oh wait, wow! And there's the eyes there. Well, isn't it getting a blowjob now? Is it?
I don't know.
The heads of the crabs in front.
I've
And then the
I feel like
robots-
those are the crab ass cheeks poking up into the air.
Oh, that's even funny. And
Pumping
the
it, yeah.
crabs, but usually crabs have got bigger back feet.
Yeah, well, it's.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, well, those are back feet of the ears.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but they're the front feet, maybe.
But hey, look. Tell me that's not a robot.
That definitely is.
Yeah.
But it could be multiple positions.
We might post that on our Facebook so people can
Yeah.
have a little bit of a look.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Art of illusion. Guys.
Oh,
Art
they
of illusion.
imagine if they thought that. They're like, right, we're Chicago Bulls. We need to make our logo have something that people will never find out, but it's like a little sexual reference.
like a sneaky thing that they put into kids' TV shows
Totally.
and stuff like that, like a
Yeah.
little innuendo
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
And that's what
I
it
wonder
is.
if it is on purpose or it is just a pure accident.
I think it was on purpose.
There has to be
Like
something
Michael
to
Jordan's
it.
behind that.
Yeah.
He knows. They all know.
I love it. I love Michael Jordan. I was watching that documentary,
The Last Dance.
Yeah.
So good.
This is what I kind of like about him, but it's also a bit of a dick move. So before there was the George Floyd stuff, there was this big thing in I think it was the 90s, with Rodney King. Remember that? Rodney got beat up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were calling on Michael Jordan to condemn conservatives and all that sort of stuff, and he turned around and says conservatives buy shoes too, because he was just making millions from his Jordans.
Totally.
Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Just buy my fucking shoes.
Yeah, totally.
I don't give a good goddamn, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's the same as like out of context, but Michael Jordan made 900 million. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather in that last fight made more money than Michael Jordan.
Wow. No, but Michael Jordan's still making money because people still buy Jordans.
Yeah, but Floyd Mayweather made 100 million.
And he was just playing with it.
He was playing. Well, he lost. I think if you look at that, he lost.
Floyd Mayweather lost.
No, but he
lost the respect.
He lost the respect. The whole boxing's gone down, but he didn't knock out a YouTuber like everyone wanted.
Yeah, and that's what everybody wanted to see. So he should have just done that.
So in my opinion, Logan Paul won.
But in terms of get paid, but I'll get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather for that type of money and just get knocked the fuck out. But nobody cares who you are.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay, good. Nice Chicago Bulls.
All right, cool.
Out of context then. Okay.
Have you seen these fucking sandals, mate? They're
Birkenstocks.
No, they're called Bal and C.
What? What?
It sounds like it's in the Arabic language. Like sandals. They're the fucking.
Can you please? Can we
Look at this.
Can we please get the sound on that? Whoa! Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
Can we have it again?
Sounds like a song by Jeremy Renner, doesn't it?
Boom!
But look at these fucking hideous things.
Can we have it again? Balenciaga.
Yeah, say they're hard to pronounce.
Balenciaga.
They're just as ugly as the word. Look at some of these fucking shoes.
Go on up here. Go on the black one.
Oh, just fucking awful. 549
euros for that. Ooh!
For that.
Does that mean you can?
I don't. But look how complicated they are. We'll bring up an image. So guys, they're like these sandals type of things. They're like sport sort of sandals type of thing.
Yuck.
But there's so little holes in it. It might as well be a fucking shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's not the point of a sandal.
No.
Jesus would not write those.
They look like those Nike ones that I always see people have with that back bed.
Yeah.
I think they're the worst designs in the world.
Some shoes these days are fucking
Yeah,
awful.
I can't
those
stand
Yeezys that look like bird skulls.
Oh,
have you seen those?
Yeah, I have. I've seen them all. I can't even buy shoes anymore because look at how the feet come out of them.
Oh, I couldn't take somebody serious knowing that they've paid that amount of money for those fucking hideous
Well,
shoes.
if they look good, then sure.
Some fashion these days is getting worse. You reckon they've just run out of ideas and they're like, all right, let's just make shit ugly and see if people fucking buy it.
Totally.
And then we'll fucking... Because it probably costs about $3 to make in fucking China.
By the looks of those, sure. They don't even have laces. They got Velcro, the cheapest material in the world.
Yeah, like, I could understand a Croc. You know
what?
Well, Croc's not bad. Croc is like a.
Have you got a Croc?
No, I don't have any Crocs, but they're good for fishing. They're good for on boats. They actually have a purpose. You go, what are you doing? And he said, well, I don't want to get my fucking €500 ugly ass sandals fucking dirty.
And they look. This looks like heavy duty. This looks like you can go climbing up a mountain in them.
But you probably can't.
You can't. And then if you did and you tripped or something, you'll split your toe open.
I've scuffed them up.
Yeah.
You don't want to scuff your $500, but I just don't understand.
Neither do I.
What is going on with it?
I don't actually like sandals at all.
Oh.
I don't trust a person that hums down the street and wears sandals.
That's right.
I can't.
And you know what? And they're probably wearing fucking jeans like these. Have you seen this shit?
I haven't seen any shit.
Oh
Jeans. I love jeans.
This company sells jeans designed to make you look like you've pissed your pants.
What?
I'm not fucking
kidding.
well,
let me help you out there.
Go. So you get some of those Birkenhockensline fucking sandals. A pair of jeans that makes you look like you've pissed yourself. Hum a tune down the street and Omar will stab you.
I will definitely stab you.
But why?
Can we bring it up here?
Why do you want to look like you've pissed your fucking pants?
Look at that, man. Like what's the brand? Jeans?
But they advertise it like now you can look
Wet
like you've got
denim.
a wet crutch without actually having it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I think all of this is directed to old people. Because then it's sort of
That's true.
You know, it's all masks
Yes.
that you can't, if you piss yourself, it's accepting everything.
Like the Adam Sandler movie. Remember when the little kid pisses himself and he's all ashamed? So
Big Daddy, and then he
so he pisses his pants as well to make the kid feel better.
Yeah,
Go, hey, buddy, that's what all the kids,
Exactly.
cool kids do.
So that's what they're doing
And then
here.
all the kids pee their pants. Oh shit!
It's the same with those shoes. I mean,
well, at least you got holes in your shoes, so the piss can leak out the fucking.
Yeah, there we go. It's all part of the plan.
It's part of the outfit.
It's part of the plan. And also, I guess when people have to wear like those slippers is because they get really smelly, wet feet. Like some people have got like really smelly, so they need to air your feet out all the time.
Most people in New Zealand that wear sandals wear socks as well.
I
At the
love
same
that.
time.
That's okay. That's okay.
Some scuffs, maybe.
I like a good scuff.
but not like with those Jesus-looking sandals. You know, and they have high socks. You remember like woodwork teacher or a metalwork teacher?
Oh God.
Would wear sandals, high socks, and tiny little stubbies in the middle of fucking winter.
Totally.
You're like, what are you doing?
The only thing that's missing from those shoes are lights whenever they stand, or like rollerblades that just come out of them, so they lift them up a bit and then they can rollerblade.
Heelys.
Yeah,
They got a little wheel in the back, so you can just go. Brrr.
they're pretty cool. I've never had those.
Very dangerous though. You don't want to get on the back foot.
Oh, it's Sunday.
Okay, more fashion disasters here.
Quickly, running out of time here.
Yeah, well,
it's been a big episode. People are going, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
I don't know. If
Nah,
you've seen this.
fuck yeah.
Terrible fashion is even it's spreading over to cats.
What?
It's spreading over to cats as well. Have you seen this?
I haven't known.
It's called a Twinkle Tosh.
What does that do?
Yeah, it's basically a little vajazzle. You know what a vajazzle is?
No idea.
Okay, so it's like a nice looking shiny diamond or rock.
Oh, here it
that you
is.
sling over your cat's tail to hide your cat's button.
Oh,
Hide the cat's asshole.
I think that's a damn good idea.
You reckon?
I think so. I hate when my cat, because she is so rude. Like I'm sitting there lying, watching TV on an angle, and she comes up, and then she comes, smells my nose,
And
which
they
is
stick
cute.
their tail up in
and
your
then
assholes.
yes, and then I just go,
it's
get out,
wanking at you.
yeah, and I'm like, get out the way, and then for some reason she starts getting horny, and the butt is there. I'm like, I'm watching The Simpsons here,
And you're watching
all I
it
see-
open and close like the Star Wars, the pit that Boba Fett fucking falls in.
Oh yeah, that thing's
my
great.
Goodness.
Boba Fett never fell in. Oh, it did too.
It's not full of teeth though. But this is a real company. It's called Twinkle Tosh.
So it goes around the tail.
Yeah.
Oh wow, and it blocks it, but it's not going to block it for long.
Well,
Like what happens if it's windy?
let's have a look. They've got a little advert here. Should we have a look at the advert?
Oh, yeah,
They
okay.
actually went to the trouble of making a TV YouTube commercial
Oh, they did
for
not.
this. So let's have a look at the Twinkle Tosh commercial. You ready?
Yeah, I've got one here.
I don't know who likes to show no sparkle on that place below. My
God.
is really cush.
That would annoy the fuck out of me if I was a cat. Oh, that's so stupid.
Keep your beauty veiled.
The cat will have to get used to that.
The video looks like it's made on an iPhone.
Yeah, well, they've got no budget. That cat ain't got one. What happens if you had got a ginger cat?
Some of the words, hold on.
Are they making this up?
Spectacular agenda. Don't try that bum behind a bush. Keep on shaking that twinkly touch.
No, get that off. Get that out of here. That is so stupid. The Twinkle Tosh.
We are going backwards in evolution, my friends. But where does it stop? Do you get one for a horse and it's the size of a fucking boulder?
Do we need one now?
Elephant one.
Oh, God. But you should have one on an elephant one, because have you seen all those people that get sprayed by elephant poo?
Yeah, or the fucking hippopotamuses.
Oh, yeah. You're drowning.
And shit everywhere and the kids scream.
We need it on that, like, not on a cat, because at least nothing comes out of that you see. Like a cat will go to the corner, but a big elephant will shit all over you and cover you, and people die.
But it gets more expensive. The bigger the asshole, the bigger the diamond needs to be.
It's actually a diamond.
Well, I guess you could use, like, you don't want something fluffy or whatever, because you could wash them quite easily. You know? They're going to be covered in shit and stuff.
Yeah,
so that's going to be all these diamonds in gardens. Okay, it's going around.
Wait, so that would freak me up. Imagine if you were taking a dump, and you had this little gateway in the way of it, and you had to push. Like, how's a cat going to get that out the way?
I don't know. Maybe you take it off when it goes outside. I don't know. It's going to get covered in shit. And stuff.
Totally. And then how do the cats have sex?
Well,
The other cat has to move it out the way. It's just like taking the panties off of a vagina. You got to move it out the way and
So
then
you're
scoop
torn
it in.
because you were with it before. You were like, it seems like a good idea.
Yeah, no,
You're a
but
cat person.
But then I just don't think it's practical.
How much would you be willing to pay for a what's it called, a pussy tush or whatever?
Pussy tush.
Twinkle tush. That's
A pussy tush. A pushy tush. A pussy cush. How much would I will
Twinkle
get?
tush.
I'll definitely get one of those from the $1 to $2 shops.
Twinkle Touch, if you want to sponsor this
I don't know.
podcast,
I don't know.
This episode is brought to you by Pussy Tush.
The pussy tush tinkle winker.
Tinkle Winkler.
Oh, that's disgusting. Even a tinkle winkler. That's
Fucking hell.
disgusting.
All right, talking of animals and
Let's
waste.
get out of this. I wanna go home.
Okay, let's go home. But first of all, let's talk
Okay.
about some animals and wasting.
Again, we talked about many of these today.
Animals and wasting money. You ready for this?
Go on.
Okay, there's this guy standing up in Congress. What's his name? His name is Rand Paul. He's some American
That's a
politician.
name. That's a made up
It's a
name.
weird name, eh? Rand Paul. He's got it backwards. Should be Paul Rand.
Much
I hate
better.
people that have backwards names, eh?
Like Jeremy Renner. Boom. his name would be so much better if it was Renner Jeremy. It'd be so much better, man.
So
Renner Jeremy.
Rand Paul is up in Congress and he's whinging about some spending. A lot of countries don't have a lot of money at the moment.
No, they don't.
So
No, New Zealand.
Do our best that we can. Okay, here we go.
Instead of increasing your budget 68%, why don't we reduce their budget 10% and say behave better? Why don't we reform how they pick their committees? So, for example, if you want to study...
You need order in the chamber.
If you want to study cocaine and you want to study Japanese quail using cocaine and you want to know if they're more sexually promiscuous, do you know how you get approval for your funding? You call up your other buddies that study cocaine in animals and you say, hey, I've got this great new study. Would you guys like to join in it and be my peer review committee? So it's actually the ridiculous studies that we discover, they're being voted on by people who are selected by the people doing the studies.
What the fuck?
So basically what's going on here is for some reason they spent $356,000 on studying cocaine and quails. So they give
having sex habits.
Yeah, so they'll give quails some coke and see if they're more horny. Everybody's more horny on cocaine.
But why? Why is a quail? Are they going to stop quails from having cocaine all the time because they keep pumping?
Perhaps quails aren't breeding enough, and they need them to be more frisky. Go
well,
out and
don't
fuck
give
more
them
quails.
Just give them. Why don't give them fucking Viagra or Robitussin?
But I just love it how this is a government and they're standing up and they're talking about giving cocaine to quails.
Quails. What's that actor's name? John Quayle.
John Quayle.
No, what's the actor's name? Something Quayle?
No.
Stephen Quayle?
Stephen Quayle.
Something, I can't remember what his
anyway,
name.
Waste of money.
Waste of money.
Stupid. Might as well just get a Twinkle Tosh.
There was a lot going on there. And wait, the most important thing over here is, thank you for highlighting this, is, do we have any Renner news? Boom! Boom!
Nope.
None?
Nah. It's just not
I thought
interesting.
there was...
I think he busted his nose, but nobody cares.
I don't care if he busted his nose. Was it like in a dramatic thing with a guitar?
Oh, yeah, it might even be fake. He could have been like, hurt my nose, and he's on set. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah. One of those. Or he might have just had too much cocaine and beat up his wife, and then he's bleeding.
With quail.
Oh! Boom! The most lazy one of them all. Oh! Don't forget the hypothetical question that's sitting here on the agenda.
Well, there should be a very quick answer.
Okay, quickly. Just say it out quickly. Let's say what was it? I can't remember what it was.
A lot of
It's been a long time ago.
controversy. We done a hypothetical question?
Get into it quickly.
You know what? I'll do that story next week.
You want it?
Next time.
Good, cool. Let's do that. Stop getting messages.
Hypothetical question. We asked Omar which actor / famous person that should be in the 27 Club.
And is not right now.
That's right.
Okay, an actor.
The 27 Club being obviously the people who died, famous people died when they were 27. So Omar had to come up with somebody. He thought that their career would benefit more if they died at 27 than them sort of, living on and then, I don't know, maybe washing up a bit more.
Totally,
Not on that legend status that the 27 Club is.
There's also some people that their career didn't start at 27. They started later on, but their whole career was awful. So essentially all I'm doing is killing someone. Yes. That is had no career anyway. If he did have a career, it was after 27. But I would rather his whole career be gone, and he just died at 27. So we didn't see his career. Okay. And that person would be Jeremy Renner. Boom! So then we wouldn't get his career. You know what I mean? He would just die at 27.
We wouldn't have a Jeremy Renner news or
I think we still would.
Music and stuff.
Oh yeah, his music wouldn't be coming out then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, if it was a 27, someone that died at 27 in their whole career, dude, I think Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah.
I think he's a bit weird at the moment.
He wouldn't be a legend though.
He was a legend back then. Before 27, he would have done Transformers. He would have done everything in the kids stuff.
So basically, died before Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. That would have been ideal because that was shit.
But then he also did that amazing. What was it called? The Balloon Boy. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen that. Is that the balloon kid that went up and...
No, it's got nothing to do with
Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy. Is it Bubble Boy?
Yeah, I think
no, I think you're making it up.
Boy. I don't know.
Let's have a look. Quick. Shia LaBeouf, quickly. It wasn't that, because I think people should see it. I'm not even going to get his name right. There he is.
So, yeah, he's been...
Honey Boy.
Honey Boy.
And he essentially, he plays his father.
Okay.
That's his dad right there. He actually plays his dad.
That's good, yeah?
It's really good. He plays his dad, and the boy plays him. So essentially, it's his life, and he wrote it, and it's quite depressing. You can see why he's so fucked in the head.
But that's what makes people interesting. The fucked in the head people are the most interesting.
Yep.
That's...
Now, maybe if he died at... I mean, how old is he now? If he died at 27... The only way we could do that is go back to his IMDb. No, I don't want him to die. I think anyone from the NSYNC, I would have preferred them to die.
I like that one with Tom Hardy where the moonshine.
Oh, fuck yeah, that was great.
Tom Hardy's like...
As he always is. When does he not mumble?
No, but he would
Fury.
do those little...
Fury was great.
Yeah,
Fury's really good. He was so good in that. Disturbia was fucking cool as well. I've never seen the Peanut Butter Falcon.
No.
I've never seen that.
Heard of that.
Sounds good though.
Honey Boy. It's got on the IMDb.
But no, that was a really good movie. Everyone should watch it. But then he is a bit crazy. Remember he tried to kill that dog? Remember he did that thing where he tried to kill that dog.
Went to Method.
What was that movie called with Lawless?
Lawless.
Yeah, he's fucking good. How old is he now then? June 1986. So he is 30. He's 1 year older than me. So he's 35.
Oh yeah, so he would have died only 7 years ago.
So that would have been, if we got out of some of his movies 7 years ago, which was what, we're 20, so 20,
let's go to 2020 to 2004.
It is. That's what I was.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Yeah, 2014. It would have been here. So he would have been
his last film.
It would have been
his
his
last. Gone out.
That would have been really good. And then he would have been in the sheer. He wouldn't have been in the sheer video clip. So then he wouldn't have dated her, and then he wouldn't have had to kill that dog.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't have done American Honey. Then all the rest is weird.
And this was before when he got trolled on 4chan and stuff.
Yeah,
like
totally. Look, he did Transformers. He did Wall Street.
Yes.
He did Eagle Eye, New York, I Love You, Indiana Jones. Disturbia was awesome. This is when he was all in there. Like he did. Look at what he's been doing.
iRobot.
iRobot. Charlie's Angels. Full Throttle.
Yeah.
Full Throttle. Dumb and Dumber.
When Harry Met Lloyd.
I don't remember that one. Oh, that's part 2, isn't it?
No, I think it was a prequel when they were younger or something. That wasn't part 2.
Oh, okay.
He was in the X-Files.
And he was in ER.
Fuck yeah.
Touched by an Angel. Bit queer. And look at that. And he was also on the Breakfast with Einstein. Elstein.
You couldn't make Touched by an Angel these days. It would be touched by a priest.
Oh, boom. I think that is the end of the show. This is the end. My only friend, the end. Great song by The Doors. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for coming back. We had a really good show. We enjoyed the whole thing. Remember to slap that like button. Remember to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification.
Purchase your good shits.
Yep.
Fucking beverages.
They're really good. Get them online. I've got so many friends of mine that don't poo. They have that and they poo. So if you don't poo, and if you need cigarettes and booze to poo, maybe change it up. Maybe change it up. But thank you, everyone, for coming back. Any last words, Noam?
I just have to bringing up the cigarettes and poo. I cannot get my timing right with my shits in the showers at the moment. It's
what?
Fucking infuriating.
Excuse me?
Well, I get up in the morning.
Good way to end this.
You know, you get up in the morning, right? Yeah. You want to take a shit and then have a shower. That's my order.
Okay.
You know, to get ready. And I just can't get the fucking timing right. Come on, I need to shit. I need to
So what are you doing then?
I need to shit. Well, I'm like, I have to get ready and get on with shit. I have a shower.
Yeah.
Get all changed. Nice fresh clothes. Nice fresh underpants. Now I need a shit.
Why does that happen?
Don't know.
What? You're changing.
I know. I need to work that out.
Wait,
Because I used to have it on a fucking lockdown, you know?
So wait a minute.
Because I don't want to go to work with shit in my body.
Nah, that's awful. Because then you have to have time out.
Or you have to shit somewhere public. Or
that's the issue by being in the film crews and stuff. Because
Portaloos.
One of the worst stories ever is when we were filming an ad and we were filming in the lounge and we had to go down the hallway. They didn't have a public toilet. They had one toilet for everyone. So all of the gaffers, the lighting guys, the Matthew Hart likers.
Matthew Hart used to take some minging shit.
I used to come to your house. R.I.P. Matthew Hart.
R.I.P. anybody who walked into that cloud.
Yeah, totally, man. With Mr. Magoo. There was Mr. Magoo's story is hilarious. But he would just come to your house and take a dump. And you'd be like, and then he would leave. He goes, thanks, guys. R.I.P. Matthew Hart. All right, guys, thank you very much. That's a shame, Noel. You should get that looked at. Or probably have a diary before you have a shower.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, there we go. That's how it works. All right, guys, thank you very much. Come back next time. We'll be here. Always represent. Run Bitcoin. Thanks, team. And good night.
Peace out.
The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner.